Okay, so in the note packet, remember we're just continuing our notes right along. All right, so last class, we talked about a couple things. Okay, we talked about adjectives, the 3 degrees, positive, comparative, and superlative, and we looked at typical patterns, but we didn't really look at the regulars too much. We're going to do that today. Okay, more focus was put on the irregulars. Okay, so just know that these exist and be aware of them, but they're not going to be, like, they'll show up, but okay, they're good to know. All right, so today our focus is going to be on regular adjective patterns. All right, so similarly to last class, I'm going to write a bunch of adjectives on the board, and you guys are going to see what you can figure out. All right, if I write, you should also write. Deal? Okay. Let's do... Okay, the consistent whispering is like really annoying. I don't care what you're talking about, but it's really starting to get me angry. Knock it off. Okay, that's our first example. All right, does anyone remember what molestos aum means as an adjective? Good, annoying, right? Remember abite molesti, go away, pests, from earlier on. Okay, next. Sorry, is my handwriting too small? Ah, okay. Okay. How are we doing so far? Okay. Did we get to Felix yet? All right. Now, take a look at those forms that we have up so far. Okay. What did I tell you about comparatives? What do you usually see in the form of the word, Jan? Eeyore, yeah, not the oh bother from Pooh Bear, but IOR. Okay, and indeed, you do see them here. Okay. What about superlatives? What do you see? Isim, like an isim, kind of. And we do have that here. Okay. Now, based on that, let's see if we can figure this one out. I'll give you the positive, and you tell me what you think the comparative and the superlative might be. Okay, so the positive is prudens prudentis. What do we think is going to be the comparative form? The first one, at least. Prudentior, exactly. Okay, now based on what we've seen so far, what do we think the superlative form is going to be then? Yep, exactly. So far, so good? All right, I'm going to hit you with another one. Okay, miser, misera, miserum. What instinctually would you think the comparative would be? Miserior, yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, now this one's a little weird. It's not going to be isimus this time. It's just simply going to be miserimus. So it's not isim, right? But it does have an IOR. Okay, let's do another one. Similar in fashion. Pulcher, pulchra, pulchrum. All right, what's the comparative? Pulchrior, good. And then pulchrius. Okay, what's the superlative? Similar to miser, misera, miserum. Pulcherimus, yeah. Okay, so this one doesn't have an isim, but it does have a remus, I guess. And this one still, yeah. Say that again? In the comparative form, it drops for whatever reason. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so I think so, yeah. If for the E dropping, you mean? No. Yes, maybe. I've got two more. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, next we've got Okay, keller, kelleris, kellere, meaning swift. What do we think the comparative will be? If you had to guess. Hmm? Kellerior, yep. Kellerius. All right, and the superlative? Good. Okay, hang in there just a couple more. All right, next, another example. Okay, acer, acris, acre, bitter or sharp. Good. Okay, and superlative? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys started are you starting to see the pattern? Right, it's not so bad. All right, I think 2 more ought to do just fine. Okay. Comparative. Take any guesses? Yeah. All right, superlative. Now it's back to the normal pattern. Yep. Okay, and last one. Okay. Comparative. Facilior, yep. All right, and this one actually, I don't know. What do you guys think? Facilissimus, you would think? That's what I would think too. Unfortunately, it's not because that's stupid. Here we go. Yeah, it's a little strange. Facilimus. Okay, but do not fret because honestly, if you see the double consonant, that's indicative of some type of superlative. And what I mean by that, right? We've got a double S here, got a double L, double R's up here. Okay, so double consonants are usually pretty telling for superlatives. All right, does that make sense to everybody so far? Yeah. Okay, so I don't know, like, is this okay? Are we good? Yeah. All right. What I'd like you guys to do now that we've done this, in your work packet, go through exercise 34C. 34C. Okay. Does anyone still need this up, or can I scroll to exercise? Okay, I'll wait. Okay, and then I'd also like to get through 34D as well. All right, this shouldn't be too bad. All right. But the way that I would recommend doing this, okay, whatever adjective in the positive degree that they give you, look at the regular forms that we've done and find one that matches most similarly in terms of pattern, and you should be able to figure out what the comparative and the superlatives are. Okay, thanks. Yes. Say that again? We can, yes, now we can. Ivy, could you hit the lights for me, please? Okay, so if you can complete these and then complete these, okay, write them out as we have in like a chart format, right? One column for positive, one for comparative, and one for superlative. If you can do it here, like honestly, if you, I think there's enough room. You can do, like what I would do is I would just do longus I'd draw an arrow, write the comparative, draw an arrow, write the superlative, just across like that. Okay, take some time, work on these, ask me if you need help. We'll go over them in a bit. Okay.